How much plastic are you drinking? Sarah Kell is a marine biology graduate student at the College of Charleston. Part of her graduate research focuses on microplastics and how they affect us and the environment.
I will place them into a dish in order to analyze the sample to look for any microplastics.
Kell's graduate program partners with the microplastics lab at the Citadel, which is where she met Dr. John Weinstein, the chairman of the biology department.
What we found in our research is that these items break down a whole lot faster than people probably think.
The team found microplastics in all of our river and lake samples. Different color fragments broken down from larger plastics. Microbeads, which were used in cosmetics and face wash, but have since been banned in the US. Fibers, made up of either synthetic or natural materials that get into our water every time you turn on the washing machine. They found foam from items like styrofoam. And tires. Yes, from your car. As tires break down, they leave particles on roads, which wash into our water supplies when it rains. So what about those tap water samples?
At WIS-TV, we found 2 different fibers.
Guess what? Even the legislators whose work could change this in the future are drinking plastic.
And at the Capitol is where we found the 3 fragments and 1 fiber.
Kell and her team only found 1.5 microplastics per liter in the most contaminated tap water sample. Compare that with the highest natural sample, which came out to almost 90 microplastics per liter. So it's clear that our water filtration process cleans out a lot of the contaminants. But we wanted to know why that number isn't 0.
And you filter through this layer.
We took our findings to Columbia Water and spoke with Clint Sheely, the assistant city manager for Columbia Water.
Is this the first study you've seen done on microplastics within the city of Columbia?
Absolutely.
So how are these microplastics getting through our filtration systems?
What we use is not a straining process, if you will, that would remove every particulate from the water.
Sheely says the system is designed to take care of anything that is a health concern. He says more studies would have to be done on the health risks of microplastics before the city would invest in a tighter filtration system.
Unless there's a known health risk, generally utilities and the drinking water industry don't strain the water or filter the water down to that level if there's no known health risk, because those processes are very cost prohibitive.
But we do know the health risks that the chemicals inside plastics could pose for humans.
Diabetes, there's issues with weight gain. It affects thyroid gland, decreased fertility in both males and females, autism spectrum disorders.
But Sheely and our experts say there haven't been enough studies to show the health risks of microplastics. So that's why people like Kell are doing the work they're doing. One more thing, and I've heard this many times today. If you thought about playing it safe and drinking bottled water instead of tap water, take a look at this. We've got some bad news for you. We actually found, on average, more potential microplastics in bottled water than tap water. After all, look, this bottle, it's made of plastic.